All right, welcome you guys to our weekly team training webinar. I always appreciate you guys taking the time out on a Sunday evening to join us here, and you're going to be in for a really big treat tonight. A lot of us here locally just had an opportunity to attend our regional success training here, which was close to a lot of us. And I tell you what, I've been to several regional success trainings at this point, and they truly do just keep getting better and better. Number one, because they keep providing us with more and more information to truly succeed in our ViSalus business. And number two, it's always so amazing and such a blessing to see just more and more people on our team and the growth of our team at these events. And we actually had the largest regional success training of any of the regional success trainings that ViSalus has done this quarter, which is saying something really big for what we have going on this area. And I know we have people all over the place on this team, but I thought tonight it would be really great for a couple reasons. Number one is there are several of you that don't even have access to a regional success training. I know Cheryl up in Canada, they don't even have one up there whatsoever. So part of what I was looking forward to is just really being able to share the power of these regional success trainings. And I did, my husband was there and he did record quite a bit of the training. So we're going to be putting something together for you guys that do not have a regional near you at all, and it's because it's just that important that you get not only the information but the energy. You get to hear from Nick, you get to hear from Ashley, you get to hear from Kyle, you get to hear from the other leaders on this team about just how to truly grow your ViSalus business. You get to hear from all types of people in the company that come from all different backgrounds, have all different stories, but they're all managing to have a tremendous amount of success. And it's just because they are sticking to the system that works so amazingly well. So what I wanted to do tonight was just bring some of the people on that were at this training on Saturday. And if you have been to another regional success training and you would like to share your experience or any of the nuggets that you got from your regional, this is not just for people that attended Charlotte. I just really wanted to make this an open conversation so you could hear from other people on your team. And keeping it real, you guys, what I really want you to understand is the importance of these events, because I'll tell you, I was the first one to think that events were corny, to think that events weren't really necessary, because I've been in other companies and I've been to other events with those companies, and typically they were a lot of money and I never felt like I got my money's worth. But with this company, of course, ViSalus does everything different. They are the most innovative company in this industry, and so even their trainings are done completely differently. It is not just about getting a bunch of people in a room, getting them excited. It is about truly telling them how to have success in this business, how to think big, how to stop getting your mind out of the rut that it's been in for the past 10, 20, 30, 40 years in order for you to really be able to understand and appreciate the opportunity that you guys have on your hands right now. So what I wanted to do is just individually, if you guys want to raise your hand on your little control panel over there as to who would like to share, I'm just going to call you guys out one-on-one, open up your mic, unmute you so you can share from your perspective what it really did for you. What shift did it create? What area in your mind did it open up? How did it make you change your perspective? What shifted? Because that's really the importance of going to an event. Number one, to be around your team. Number two, to hear from the top leaders and the co-founders of the company. And number three, to make a shift. Because like I keep telling you guys, the goal really is for you not to be the same person as an active associate as you are as an ambassador. One of the most beautiful things about this industry and with this company is that it truly opens you up to what is possible for your life. You guys, we were not put on this earth to be mediocre. We were not put on this earth to sit behind a desk for the majority of our life, okay? We were not meant to work for a third to half of our life to basically have to work until we die. That is not really what I believe how our time needs to be spent in the short period that we have on this earth. So I really want you guys to understand the fact that if you have not registered for Vitality, please do whatever you need to do to get there. Whatever you need to do to get there. Okay? Be resourceful. And like Nick said, yeah, you can have a yard sale or you can sell some stuff out of your house, which, hey, you guys know I'm not against that at all. But you can also, between now and the end of the month, you have an opportunity, unlike your job, that you can generate a lot of money if you just buckle down and really do what every single one of you guys on this webinar tonight has the ability to do. The people that are having success on this team are no different from you that may not be having success on this team. But one thing that is different, which is something that you have absolute control over, absolute power over, and absolute choice about, is your belief, how consistent you choose to be, how you really see this opportunity. Is this something that you're just going to try? Is it something that you're going to hope works? Is it something that you're just going to kind of give it a shot? Or is it something that you've taken very seriously and you've said, look, if these people are having success, there's absolutely no reason why I can't have the same level of success that they're having. So let me just see. We have Jeannie here that has put her hand up already. So, Jeannie, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. I see Tracy's hand is up also. So, Jeannie, I'm going to start with you. Where'd you go? And everyone that's speaking, I'm going to pull up their profile because I want you guys to make sure that you can put a face with the name of who's talking, and hopefully you met her at the event, or you'll be able to meet her at Vitality or whatever it is. Hold on, I just got a little message here. I'm going to unmute you, Jim. I appreciate the message, but I want you to share. Okay. All right, Jeannie, here we go. All right, Jeannie, you are unmuted. You there, girl? Make sure I can hear you. Hello, hello. You need to make sure you have a microphone on your computer so we can hear you. Do you have that? We can't hear you. I tell you what, figure that out. Just figure out, make sure that speakers on or the microphone on your computer is all set up. And I'm going to go scroll down to Tracy. I know she had some good things that she wanted to share. So, Tracy Wojo, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can.
Great. First, I just want to share about, well, there was obviously several nuggets that we took from there. It was awesome training. It was my first one. And my husband went with me, and I was very excited that he was going to go. He was one that was really against it, kind of like you were saying before, Alyse. He had been to some, that we were in network marketing before, and he had been to some. So he didn't know what to expect. And I kept telling him it's going to be different. Going to be different. So the biggest piece that we took out of it is that when Nick was talking, and he was talking about the bucket list and how you shouldn't have a bucket list. You should actually live your life experiencing it, and to build a live list instead. So, he did a little thing with us, and, to create your life and to divide it into 3 columns. So he had like places you want to go, people you want to help or give to, and then things you want to have. So we broke it down into go, help, and have. And he gave us, a few minutes to write down the things, and he says, and make it however, you have millions of dollars, you're an ambassador, 5-star ambassador, and you can do whatever you want. So, just for example, you want to go to Australia, you want to go to Hawaii, Tahiti, the Keys, the Super Bowl, whatever it may be, you know, as far as like helping people. My first one was retiring my husband, Ronnie. I don't want him to work anymore. Second, of course, was myself. But, and just going down the line, you know, giving to people, charities and all that. And then things that you want to have. House on the beach. You know, these are just some examples from us. Tickets to go to any sporting events. A massage therapist in your house. A boat with a crew. An RV. So dreaming big and just knowing that it's possible. And believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it and you can achieve, because every person there is just like us. You know, I mean, they've come from backgrounds just like us, and, you know, either they've lost a house, they've lost their jobs, they came from nothing, you know, and they're average people just like us. And that's what I loved about it, too, is that, you know, they're not there to gloat. They're just there to help all of us. And the last thing was, like, when Ashley closed out and she had us visualize ourselves with all of these things, was truly, truly amazing. And just to see yourself, you know, having the nice vehicles and imagining what your house would look like. Imagine the vacations that you would go on, even, you know, going down to imagining what's in your closet, whatever it may be, you know, designer clothes or designer shoes or whatever you would like. You know, it's just visualizing yourself in that situation. And to take it even further, visualizing yourself, you know, just as doing the business and when you're making a phone call. I used to teach this or coach this at the university, you know, with mental training. So, and just visualizing everything that you do in every piece of this business, you know, it's going to make you succeed. So, sorry that was a little long, but it was awesome, and I cannot wait for Vitality, and my husband is going with me, and I'm so excited about it.
Does he know he's going yet?
He knows he's going.
Okay. I know Tracy was working on the DL for a little while. So.
I was, but yeah, he's all about it now. So
it all worked out.
And for those of you who didn't know, and if you didn't see on Facebook, thanks, Ken, again, if you're on. Ronnie went up on stage, and because he's lost more than 20 pounds, so they put him up on stage, and he made a little announcement saying what kit he was on, and that just started the morning and started the day, so it was awesome.
That was awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
you.
That was great. Excellent. Yeah, that's huge, you guys, and I know that was very impactful on everyone that I know that was there personally, because just that exercise of really opening your mind up to what is possible and realizing that it's only our mind that keeps us from believing that, which we can't really make anything happen until we believe it, that is huge. Because for you to really take a look at your life, and I tell you, it hit me at the ND experience, because you know, as much as I think big, and Eric and I have some huge plans for what we want to do with our family, he really got me to recognize at the ND experience that I was still running towards a certain income amount. And when he really, you know, kind of stopped me for a second and said, babe, we can afford to do that now. So even if it's just something little, really take advantage of your journey through this transition, your journey through this financial transformation, because you want to reward yourself and you want to experience this life, or this, you know, this life that you get from having this additional income and having these additional resources and being able to make these additional choices that you probably, like us, were not able to make before. Just start living it as soon as possible. And I tell you, I really got not choked up. I totally lost it, because, you know, I had seen Nick do that presentation before, And the last time I saw, or not the last time, but the first time I saw him do it, which was, yeah, over 2 years ago now. This is before we even really started, working the business like we have now. It was right around the time where I was losing my mom. And so to see that yesterday, it didn't really hit me till a few minutes in it, and I thought, wow, talk about a big perspective on doing things now and not waiting. When I had that revelation and really realized that 2 years have passed and, my mom has now been gone for 2 years, I don't want to miss out on those experiences. I don't, I want to start creating those memories with my kids right now. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So anyway, 1 second. Goodness. All right, so who's next? Jeannie is working on her microphone. Jim, let me just try you. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me try. All right, you're unmuted. Can we hear you? Probably not. Okay. Sorry, dude. I know you had a great time. That was awesome having you guys there. Dwayne, can I unmute you? Beth, can I unmute you? Who else is here? Anybody else? Carla is having speaker issues as well. Oh, Michelle Barefoot's here. Yeah, Jim, I don't know how to do it on the conference line. It's sometimes I see a little phone icon, and I can unmute the phone, but it's giving me the icon like you're logged in on the computer. Michelle Barefoot, Robin, Rose. Give me a hands up if I can unmute you. Torrance, there we go. All right, Torrance, I'm going to unmute you. All right, you there?
I'm here. How are you?
Awesome. Good. How are you?
I am tired. I'm about to hit about a couple hours after getting off of this. I'm going to be heading into a 5-day long, 12-hour day shift at the job.
There's some motivation right there.
But what? Yes. What I got most out of this is my first event.
Mm-hmm. What
I got most out of the event was being able to just dream again. And I couldn't even sleep. Nick was right. After his presentation, at the end of the when I finally got home, I couldn't really sleep. Had a hard time sleeping because I think about what I had in front of me. I was actually got to think about my future again, because I always set a 5-year goal to get out of corporate America because it's real hectic, and now I'm working crazy hours. I work in manufacturing, and a 40-hour work week is not guaranteed for me. So right now I'm looking at future, and I see the future in this. I just want to take it and run with it. That's what I took from it.
That's great. Yep. And I tell you what, man, that right there, those are the things that change your life. Those are the things that absolutely are those slight edge decisions where you just make that little bit of a shift, but it puts you in a completely different place. And it puts you on a completely different path, a completely different journey. So thank you, Torrance. I'm so glad that you were able to make it. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Oh, I can put Travis on the spot. I'm going to put Travis on the spot. I'm going to unmute you. Travis, you there?
Yes. Why would you unmute me, Alyse?
Because I want you to share what you got from yesterday.
Oh. Okay.
And I know you can handle it.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't mind being put on the spot. One of the great things I got was the RD training. I think it's been 8 months now since me and Renee got me started, and I learned a lot from the RD training that you don't get from the regular training. You know, so making that that jump in promotion, you really get a big jump in the type of information you get also. So that's probably the biggest thing I got out of it. I enjoyed the whole thing. One of the things I do appreciate from you all, from the guys from Clayton, or most of my team is that y'all guys are like family now. You know, it's like I hug y'all. I hug y'all more than I hug my own family. You know, which is, you know, it's kind of funny because I'm not a hugger. You know, I'm not. But I enjoy being around you all, and I forget who said it, but they said it's not about the money, and it's really not about the money. It's about sharing what you know, sharing what you can do for somebody, and I think that's the biggest thing I got. And just meeting Kevin, you know, I don't know, just something about this guy that's kind of that just sticks with me with Kevin, kind of like a cousin in a sense. And Eric, man, Eric's just he's my brother. I mean, that's the only way I could put that. You know, I just think of Eric as my brother, and I think we've only met in person 2 or 3 times. But you know, and Alyse is my sister. You know, but it's just a family thing that I enjoyed. Being around people that's looking to